Hey everyone, this is Gemo47. Posting this video in regards of an introduction of something that's happening really big right now. Um, we have a 2007 Toyota Tacoma. We decided to do a 4BT swap in it. The 4BT engine will contain a full rebuild, bake stick cold cam, ARP head studs, 60-pound valve springs, and 5 times 14 thou injectors, VE pump. It's gonna be the VE pump's gonna be turned up all the way to runaway, and we have also a fuel pin for the AFC. Um, for the turbo, we're gonna do a 6.7 VGT turbo. It's a 60 millimeter compressor wheel, and the exhaust housing goes from 3 centimeters to 18 centimeters. Retaining on the whether you're on engine brake, which is 3 centimeters, or you're going to be within flow um, for the VGT. We're going to be using the Steed's Tech module to control this VGT turbo, and then on top of that, we'll also have Devil's Owned water meth injection to get us a little bit more horsepower on if we want to play or whatnot. It's not going to be ran on water meth all day, all the time. It is a daily driver, so we got to keep this thing pretty daily driver friendly. Um, as for the driveline, it's going to be the first time behind any 4BT that we put a 68 RFE transmission. It's going to be controlled with a PCS module. Um, got the setup from Jason at transmissiontuner.com. He's an awesome tranny tuner. Second time I buy off him, I have a 68 RFE behind my 5.9 swapped in my Chevy truck. That thing is also got to get posted, but this video is for the Toyota. Um, it will allow us to have Triptronic on the transmission, so we're probably going to utilize the cruise control lever on the bottom of the steering wheel. We're going to use a switch, a couple relays to switch between cruise control and Triptronic, so we don't have to add any buttons for that Triptronic. That was Jason's idea. Um, um, Tow haul mode. We're going to have a tow haul mode, so when we have engine brake, we don't slip the trans. The transmission with the PCS holds better than Dodge TCM programming. That being said, when I first swapped my Chevy truck with the 60 RFE, a lot of guys were saying in their Dodge trucks that the thing barely holds 100 horse over. But I didn't have that issue. I was estimated at 420 at the rear wheels, probably 900 pounds of torque, and it held fine. It was all stock, so there was no slip in the logs. Shifted awesome. Really no complaints with the system, just not adaptive learning, so it shifts totally different than a Dodge TCM would. So it acts like it's two different trannies, and it's just the programming that changes all that. Um, for a transfer case behind the 68 RFE in the Toyota truck, we're going to utilize a NP 243D. We took that out of an '07 Hemi. We're dressing it up with 98 Chevy components, so the input shaft, that's going to be out of a behind a Dodge truck that's in about, say, the year 97, 98 with an NV45. We're going to take the input shaft out of that, put it in that T case, and that Dodge T case is actually a 241D, so we're going to get that's where we're going to get the big input spline to mate it together. So we did that, and then the bearing out of for the input shaft out of a 243C transfer case. We had to get a machine so that bearing would fit into the 243D from an '07 Hemi T case. And then we're going to utilize the electronics to control the transfer case from a 98 Chevy pickup. Yeah, it's a pretty much standalone computer module We're going to be able to modify it to work with the Chevy button on the dash. The Toyota button on the dash. So that's going to work pretty nice. Everything's going to look pretty much factory in the truck. Everything's going to work factory. That's what we're aiming for. The Toyota's not straight axle. We kept it IFS, reason being it rides nice and smooth. Truck's not going to be in the bush anyways, but the owner still wants 3-inch lift with, 3-inch body lift with a 6-inch FabTech lift. So it's still going to be jacked up, just going to ride smoother. We're going to slam, it only sags down about an inch with the 4BT more than it was with the Toyota engine. So that's not a big deal to us. We're going to see how it handles sway wise, and we'll probably end up upgrading bigger coils if we have to or not, but we're going to cross that road once we have everything in the truck running, and then we'll feel the road and see how it handles. The rear end in the truck has 2 or 3 add-a-leafs right now. We're taking those out. We're going to go back to probably about 3 or 4 leaves in the back just to give it that little lean. What else? So again, we're trying to keep everything factory as possible. We have videos already of it getting built. We started in February. Today we are mid-April right now. So we have videos, probably have quite a few of them by the time I upload them and find the time to do that, because I got lots going on right now. This is probably our 4th Cummins swap. The owner is one of my good buddies, Corey McGraw. He's an automotive tech, so am I, and we've swapped my Chevy truck, then my previous Chevy truck, and then we're doing his in return for him helping me with my restoration. Other than that, stay tuned and just look out for those videos, and just subscribe is a really important thing to do, and throw down your comments. I can't promise you that I'll answer any of them. Reason being, I'm so busy and tied up, I barely have the time to put videos up. I'm going to do my best, and then we're going to go from there. If anybody, any big companies, major companies that want to sponsor us, throw us some goods here and there for the build, anything to make it better, bigger, badder, shoot us an email, and then we'll go from there. Alright, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. It's going to be pretty insane. Thanks.